For most of us, the laptop is the portal to our work. Some people need large workstations, others rely on compact units, but at the end of the day, we all need a swift and reliable machine. The laptop we have today is intended for people who need a stylish and compact device for office work or photo and light video editing on the go. The Zenbook 14X aims to provide all of the aforementioned in a package that some would name the sweet spot of business computing. And it has the world's first 14-inch HDR display built on OLED technology. More on that a bit later. Let's first take a look at the externals. Its aluminum body has a weight of only 1.4 kilos and is thinner than 16 millimeters. Despite that, the chassis is super tough, covering the STD-810H military-grade standard. In addition, the laptop comes with a useful ErgoLift hinge mechanism. Basically, it lifts the back side of the base, which results in a better supply of air for the fans, while typing becomes more comfortable. This is also due to the decent key travel and clicky feedback from the edge-to-edge keyboard design, which looks stunning. As a true business companion, it also has a fingerprint reader and a backlight. Moreover, number clerks are not forgotten, as the touchpad doubles as a number pad. Surprisingly, the I/O here is pretty wide. You get an HDMI 2.0B, 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports, full-sized USB Type-A, micro SD card slot, and an audio jack. Once you take a look at the insides, you will notice that there is not much room left for a SODIMM slot. This is why all of the memory is soldered to the motherboard. Our advice is to go for at least the 16GB option to get the most out of your device for years to come. The top configuration features 32GB of LPDDR5 memory. Additionally, it operates in a quad-channel mode, which ensures a high bandwidth. As for the storage, there is one M.2 PCIe X4 slot, which supports the industry-leading Gen 4 drives. ASUS has put the OLED abbreviation in the name of this model, which clearly shows how important the display is. First, as you probably know, it can show true blacks due to the ability of each pixel to turn completely off. This results in a practically infinite contrast ratio and higher perceived brightness. You can choose between a 4K and a 2.8K unit, but in our view, the latter is the better choice because of its faster 90Hz refresh rate. This results in a super smooth image, thanks to the nearly instantaneous pixel response time of 2 milliseconds. Also, it fully covers the DCI-P3 color gamut, which means that it can show a lot more colors than most of the other notebooks on the market. High-res displays with fast refresh rates can be a real burden to battery life. However, our device got us through 11 hours of web browsing or 8 hours of video playback on a single charge. Enough for a day of business meetings. Currently, this laptop can be found with up to 12th Gen Intel Core i7 and its integrated graphics, but we could also expect configurations with Core i9 processors in the future. Make no mistakes though, the Zenbook 14X is absolutely killing it when it comes to low-voltage computing. We decided to test the more budget i7-1165G7, and we are yet to see another laptop that can sustain a 40-watt power target for this processor during long periods of time. Essentially, it behaves like an H-series CPU. How is that possible, you ask? Well, 2 fans inside of the IceCool Plus setup allow for great heat dissipation. Thankfully, the heat insulation is also in check, as the warmest spot on the outside barely touches the 40-degree mark. In conclusion, this device offers incredible versatility, good battery life, and quite the port selection. It is comfortable to work with and happens to be the most powerful laptop equipped with the Core i7-1165G7, while also offering configurations with up to 12th generation Core i9. The combination with a PCIe 4.0 SSD with up to 6,500 megabytes per second read speed makes Zenbook 14X super fast. But what we like the most is the OLED display, which is a work of art. Coincidentally, it will allow you to do art-related work, thanks to the extremely high color coverage, vibrant image, and high resolution. Using it for day-to-day work is a super smooth experience, thanks to the fast refresh rate and swift pixel response times.